Hell yeah. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Hypothetical Comedy. I, of course, am Funky Sam Medina,
And I'm Athena Rodriguez.
and we are here with comedian and DJ Mike Jones. What's up, Mike?
What's happening?
Hell yeah, dude. Good to see you, man. It's been a long time.
Right.
Hey, so the first thing I want to know is about my. I've always told you this. My favorite thing is when you're the DJ. You're the DJ at Tommy T's, and when you go, "Oh, I'm your DJ, Mike Jones," and the whole crowd goes, who?" And then you go, "Always gotta wait for the who." How annoying is that to you?
It was super annoying when Mike Jones first came out because I hated Mike Jones. I hated everything about him. And then after a while, I say probably about a year after he came out, then I just got used to it. Like I think the weirdest places I heard people yell "who" was when I visited a church and they announced my name and the whole choir said "who," and then and then when I went to a bank and somebody read my driver's license, it was like Mike Mike Jones. I'm like, oh come on. Then they started passing my driver's license around the bank. You know,
Hell
so now
yeah.
they just kind of just grew on me, dude.
That's cool. I love it. I love it though when you're just like always gotta wait for the who. Hey, so where do you come from? Where did you grow up? Did you grow up here in the Bay Area?
Yeah, man, born and raised in Oakland. Started off West Oakland until I got to high school. Then I moved to East Oakland and graduated from Castlemont. And then just started playing some ball and traveling and all of that good stuff. And moved to Houston for a few years. Came back and I ended up in a comedy club.
Wow. How serious was the ball?
I made it to single A ball with Cincinnati organization.
Oh
And then
wow.
after I had my when I turned 21, I had my son, and then I started playing travel softball. Started traveling the country doing that, and as you can see, I'm still kind of tied into it. Now I umpire tournaments.
That's cool. Did you ever have any aspirations to like go pro or anything or minor leagues?
Yeah, that was the goal at first, but my work habits wasn't as it wasn't up to par. Let's just say I was distracted. But if I was a little more focused, no doubt in my mind, I should have been playing in the Coliseum for some major league team.
You're still playing though now, right? Because I remember
Um,
last Christmas time, I remember you had a big knee injury from playing softball.
yeah. The body don't recover like how I used to, man. And a few Motrins mixed with a little bit of alcohol, and I'll forget
You
forget how
forget how
old
old
I
you
am
are.
sometimes. Tried to dive into a base and landed on a bat and think I was down for like 5 months.
That's actually crazy. So
Yeah, that's what happens.
where does stand up comedy come into your life?
You know what? The funny thing about comedy, what got me into it, I was actually on my way to a softball tournament in Sacramento when I found out that Bernie Mac had died, and I was like, man, I wish I had been able to see him in person. Like I never got to see him in person, and then so my next birthday, I just made a bucket list of a bunch of stuff that just out of my element. And one of them was just getting on stage and seeing how it felt to be like Bernie Mac on stage. So I
Wow.
went to Tommy T's open mic, and I think I came in the top 5 out of 30. Uh, and I was just like, yeah, I was drunk. And I came back 2 or 3 months later, and I came in the second place against Bing Bing, Nicole Tran.
Oh,
Oh.
wow.
Yeah, she had beat me. And then after that, people started trying to book me, and I'm like, I'm not a comedian.
Oh wow. That's crazy.
And then I just started hitting up a bunch of open mics and stuff, and then just, once you already know how it is. Once you get a little taste of it, then it become addictive. So,
Yeah,
and
you
it's a
chase
stress
it.
relief. Yep.
Wow,
Yep.
that's
Yeah.
crazy, and what an honor. I mean, not many people better to come second to the Nicole Tran. She's super
Right.
awesome.
Yeah, if you can speak another language, man, that's a cheat code. That'll open.
What about the DJ stuff? Where did that come from?
Man, I've been DJing, man, since high school, bro. So I DJ'd at in high school, pep rallies and all of that stuff. Ran a PA system and stuff at my church and stuff. So that was always in me. Then once I started running my own comedy shows, I was like the average DJ cost like 500 to book, and I was like, I'm not about to book somebody and pay them $500 to play 10 seconds of intro music when I can do it myself. And so I did a show at Tommy T's, and that's how I hooked up with Johnny. And then Johnny asked me if I could come and DJ major headliners. So that's how that worked out.
Oh, that's cool. How long have you been with Tommy T's?
Was for about 4 years now. So
Nice.
yeah,
I
yeah,
remember
yeah.
when I first met you, I thought you were the personal DJ for Pops because
Oh,
my
for
first
John
week, my
Witherspoon.
first week you weren't there, and then my second week you were there and he was there, and I was like, oh, he brought a DJ. I just thought that he brought a DJ or something, and then the third week you were there too. And I'm like, what are you still doing here? Did he forget you or what?
Pops was super cool. That was
Yeah.
I think you started. Pops was. I think that was my first year I was with the club.
Okay, I
So
know my second week there, but I mean, he was there probably all the time.
well, that was my first time working with him though. And yeah,
Okay.
Pops Witherspoon was super cool, man. Me and him sat and talked on the stage for about 45 minutes because
Wow.
his feet was hurting. But yeah, he oh yeah, sorry about these loud people over here.
Hey, so my second week I was at Tommy T's. They put me on upstairs. I was the upstairs security guard,
Right.
and I was super like uncomfortable up there because I'm afraid of heights and the floor is a little crooked, and I was just like the whole time I really couldn't even pay attention to like my job because I was like, oh my god, what am I doing? What's gonna happen? Oh my god, I'm so scared. And I my second week there, I was gonna quit. I was gonna be like, well, if they're gonna just put me up here, I can't be here. Like I can't do this. And then he came out of the green room, which is also upstairs, and he goes, "Hey man, what's up?" And he put his hand on my shoulder, and then he like walked past me, went downstairs, and I'm like, "Holy shit, this is where I need to be. This is where I need to be." And I got over that shit quick after that.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
You know, I like with the one cool thing about working at Tommy T is when you really run into like a major headliner, like a legit celebrity, and you get to see how cool they are.
Yeah.
Um, I've only had problems with like the B-list celebrities, like the ones that
The ones
that
that think they're
really
A
want to be
list.
known. Yeah, that want to be. I'm not gonna name names, but there's the people that really want to be famous that I had issues with. All the legit famous people that been in movies and all of that, super humble, super down to earth, and I think that's what kind of shocked you about working with celebrities like that. Just like how normal they are, you know. So, but yeah, that's one of the definitely one of the perks of being able to work there, or
Absolutely.
just be at
Absolutely.
home and you see a commercial and something like, oh, I'm about to work with that guy this week.
Yeah, yeah. And then I don't know if he did or not, but Faison Love, Big Worm, he really made me feel like he remembered me the second time I was there and he came through. Like
Oh
he
yeah,
made me feel like he remembered me. Now that was a fucking honor to me.
oh yeah, Faison is a fool. Faison is one of my favorites that comes through there. Bill Bellamy,
Tommy
Tony
Davidson.
Roberts. Tommy Davidson is a fool. TK Kirkland. Um, like I said, like just the fact that even Marlon Wayans, um, all of them, like they really, like I said, like it'll trip you out when you really peep how normal a lot of them are, and even chilling in the green room, like Bill Bellamy had come up to me and ask me like how's the crowd, and ask me what music do I think he should come out to, and it's like, man, they really care about what you're doing. DL Hewley was really cool too. just like I said, man, when you meet people that's way up there and they super down to earth, man, it's like wow, So I mean, shout out to Tommy T for letting average people come in there and be able to interact and trust, that you're not gonna make their establishment look bad or anything like that. But I think, like I said, that's one of the perks, man. Meeting celebrities that's real down to earth. It's like,
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
this is cool.
absolutely. Just seeing the people come through and then being able to see shows because, like, I can honestly say that working security, I was able to see Cedric the Entertainer 4 times in 2 days. Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right. And I was like, man, I got this meet 2 out of the 4 kings of comedy.
Right,
So,
exactly,
so
exactly.
that's dope. And you get a lot of life experiences and stories that you that the average person won't ever be able to experience. Like if I tell you some of the stuff like Faison, me and Faison, I got a text chain
Oh
with him,
wow.
with him. Uh, he wasn't cursing me out. He just kept saying he was gonna whoop me. So, because he had seen, I think one of his shows, one of my friends that came to the show, she had spoke to me after the show, and Faison liked her and wanted to talk to her. And I was like, well, you Faison, why you asking me? And he kept saying I gave him an Omaha or whatever. But Faison's super cool. He got my phone number. I don't even know how he got it. And text me at 2 in the morning, still talking about what happened at the show.
That's
I even know
hilarious.
me and this fool got our birthdays is on the same day too. So that's crazy.
Oh wow, I did not know that. That's cool. And imagine going back, 20 years and telling yourself that Big Worm's gonna text you out of the blue.
Correct.
You don't even know how I got you. You don't even know how I got your number.
Right. Same thing with uh uh DC Curry too. He was funny because Veronica.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, that's my 75-year-old baby mama.
Yeah.
And I said,
She loves it when you say that.
yeah. When I said that in front of him, and he was like that. She don't like you. I said, something. And I was like, that's my baby mama. And I'm like, tell her, tell him. That's telling you my baby mama. And she did. He was cracking up. Then I told him about the time I kind of bumped heads with Tony Rock. So DC was like, he was like, you didn't bump heads with him. I'm gonna call Tony and tell him to whoop your ass the next time.
Isn't it crazy how
And
like some of these big headliner comedians are just like from the same scene, like if two of your friends were able to just blow up and they just know each other.
Right. And that's cool. That's another thing I respect about a lot of the comedians, especially the ones out of Chicago, how they look out for each other. And they always go back like even from Ray Lapowski, like at one point, like he was
Oh
one of the
yeah.
hottest names out of Chicago, and D-Ray used to open for him. And now that D-Ray got bigger, he's taking him on the road with him. Damian Williams is from Chicago, and then he knows Terry Dorsey's from Chicago, but he's out here, so he'll let him feature every time he's out here. Like I
Oh
like the camaraderie.
wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of comedians that still look out for each other. Even Flame Monroe was actually really cool to work with. Because with Flame Monroe, Tiffany Haddish put her on. So
Okay.
yeah, just like I said, when you get to see comics that don't forget about comics that they came up with, I think that's dope too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah, hell yeah, that's really cool. I like that a lot. I like seeing that. We see a lot, when we watch like Kill Tony and stuff. All the comics are friends with each other, and it's super fun to see.
Right. Like, see,
Are
trying to
you getting
take over.
attacked by a flock of geese?
Dude, I don't know what's going on. Like, if it's a tsunami, I'm at Alameda Beach.
So what are
It's
you up to?
like,
You said you're umpiring today.
yeah, I'm fine. It's a tournament out here for breast cancer awareness in Alameda. So I'm out here umpiring some games to help that out, help that organization out. And
That's
Lucky.
cool.
I don't know where these ducks and flying seagulls and stuff.
It's like it must be like the halftime show.
So they must think they the Blue Angels or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Nah, that's dope. I think it's dope, dude. You and your wife do comedy together, man. I like that. That's dope to me, man. 'Cause any girl that I talk to, I could like, nah, like I would say, hey man, help me with a joke. Like, well, you the comedian. Like, nah, I need
You're the
your help.
comedian.
Like, what you mean? I know I'm the comedian, but tell me, is it funny? Like,
It is really cool to have like almost like a forever writing partner, like because we're always bouncing ideas off each other. We're always like, hey, what about this? What about this? Maybe try this, different things like that. So it is really good to have a forever writing partner. It definitely
yeah,
is.
that's what's up. And I can see how big like the whole hypothetical comedy thing got. Like, I think like I can see like where you started from, and like during the pandemic, like how it catapulted. And, like you got comics and stuff like all over the country and world that's chiming in. I'm like, dude, that's what's up, man.
That's been
So
really
I'm
Yeah,
fun.
trying
yeah.
to tip my hat to both of y'all.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it was definitely a good time. It was definitely a good time. Yeah. What about you? Because you weren't really doing a lot of like Zooms during the pandemic time, but you were doing a lot of like Facebook Lives. Like, what was that like doing comedy like that?
I was, you know what? Uh, I was just bored.
Yeah, I can see that.
I was just bored, and then, but you know what's funny? That's how I came up with the Get Loose crew because I had like the same like core group of people that would come on my lives. Cookie, Shanice, Jarrell, Mateo. Then it's like then it just turned into that. And then once I started doing my shows, called it Mike Jones and the Get Loose crew. So that was cool. And then I was just just trying to keep doing stuff to just kind of stay relevant. During the pandemic, I think
Yeah.
that was like the hardest part about being on lockdown or
Yeah.
whatever kind of lockdown we was on. Like still putting your name out there. So from doing like the DJ verses to just talking about silly stuff, it was just 90% being bored, 10% trying to stay relevant.
I think a lot of people had to go through that during the pandemic. I really think it stimulated a lot of creativity in most people. They were trying to be creative and, be seen. There was like all kinds of people putting out content that you wouldn't see
Right,
anywhere else. It was just
right,
so new and
Yeah.
fresh.
And it was all like just
right.
brand new. Yeah, we're kind of
Yeah.
all learning as we are going.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, and it's pretty much. I mean, that's the dope part about it. Looking at it half full, it was either gonna make you or break you as a comedian or
Mm-hmm.
entertainer. Like you could have just crawled into a corner and like because I'm not gonna lie, for a while, um, like it kind of like I had slipped into a depression low key for a minute when it first happened because I
Yeah.
had really like went all in for comedy and DJing, and
Mhm.
I was like I stopped working at my job and I went all in for comedy. And I was making about 3,500 a month between comedy gigs and DJing. And then
Wow.
I was setting up a whole local tour, and then the pandemic shut everything down. And
Yeah.
I was like, all right, well, it's cool. I got a little money tucked away. And then when the money that was tucked away started dwindling, then it's hard to be funny when you like, I don't know where my income is gonna come from. Then you don't have no stage to get on.
Yeah, right. And
So
that's kind
I
of like the
mean,
therapy.
right, right. So then it's just like you have to find creative ways just to keep your mind occupied and not fall into a depression. So like I said, most of that was like complete boredom. But because of it, like you said, like a lot of people came up with a lot of different things. I mean, I got my podcast that I launched now. So the other thing I started doing, I just started making flyers for events for when the pandemic was over, like different ideas, and just try to keep my mind like sharp like that. So, but yeah, man. But like I said, I mean, it was either going the pandemic was either going to make you or break you. So
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm
yeah,
glad
that's
it didn't
true.
break you.
Yeah, you're gonna grow from it, or yeah, you're not. Basically.
Right.
Um, going back in time a little bit. Tell us about last for the low.
Oh man. All right. It's a funny story. So Labs for the Low, man. I came up with that name. I was at Tommy T's open mic. Um, and you know how Tommy T's open mic is. It's basically a popularity contest for you to win. For you to win, for you to win.
Yeah, who gets the
Now,
loudest cheers, basically.
Now, see me, I got a thrill out of going to that by myself with no support and trying to win over people that went to go support somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
So I was there, and this guy, and I mean, I'm not even making fun of him, but it was a handicapped comedian there, right? And he wasn't funny on stage. And when he got off the stage, it took him almost 5 minutes to get off the stage. And he was like, "I did it," and, and everybody started cracking up, right? And dude ended up winning a competition. So somebody, I'm not gonna name the person that got pissed off, but somebody was there and got pissed off and was like, "Oh man, this is bull." You know, like, he funny, and he pointed at me. He was like, "You funny, I'm funny," and I was like, "Chill out, bro. Like it's a popularity contest." The handicapped dude came with about 20 people. So I was like, dude, I said, man, we can do a show at one of my friends' restaurants or whatever for a lower price and just have laughs at a lower cost and just call it laughs for the low. And then they just ran with it. So then came up with a logo and then started printing it on shirts and then started going to a bunch of open mics and asking people if they wanted to be a part of it. And then at one point I had about 15 comedians, dude. So
Wow.
yeah. So and it was cool. It served its purpose. You
Did
know,
you?
I still promote it.
I thought you also were using it to help do fundraising, I think.
Oh yeah. I was doing a whole
Yeah.
bunch of stuff with it. So, and I mean, the goal was really for it to really like expand into a movement where like it transform into from just laughs for the low comedy to laughs for the low entertainment, where we do different varieties of things, you know, um, and setting up like networking opportunities, workshops, and the
Yeah.
whole that. And it's still in the making. It's just now it's just me pretty much by myself behind it instead of trying to make it a collaboration with other comedians because they didn't really understand the vision. So I had to and
Well,
you know
if
how
you ever
frustrating that
wanna,
could be.
if you ever need help, we're on board. You just
Yeah,
let us
Oh,
know.
definitely I'm down to collaborate.
okay, definitely appreciate it. So once the dust settle,
Right. I
I
know.
know, right?
yeah, like really once everything completely because everything is still not really open right now.
Right.
So
Right?
Yeah.
yeah, and a lot of people still working remote, and it's like I think half is like 50% comfortable and then 50% not comfortable. So like I need everything to open up, really not get back to normal, but open up a little more than what it is now, and then I really can start, you know, really making some noise.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's kind of what we're doing too. We're kind of like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. We're going to open mics here and there, but not like we should be, like every week and whatever. I just put up a flyer with some show dates. It's got 3 shows on it, but hey, whatever.
It's also
Right.
been, gas. Gas
Yeah,
is
gas is
pricey
expensive
now, and
too.
Oh
it's kind of
yeah,
hard.
Oh,
Yeah, we're kind of
yeah.
far away from everything that happens everywhere. Hey, you mentioned your podcast. Tell us about your podcast.
Yeah.
So my podcast actually, what got me really into it, I know you heard of Michael Collier, right?
What was
So
that?
Michael
Oh,
Collier,
Michael Collier.
comedian.
Yeah.
So he had me on his show, and he uses this app called StreamYard. And I saw how he worked that, and he was telling me about it offline. So I went ahead and I bought the app, and I was like, you know what, this is dope. This stuff that you can do with
Yeah.
It really
StreamYard,
is.
uh,
Yeah.
yeah, versus Zoom and stuff. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start playing around with it, and Jarrell gets on there with me, and we just talk about silly stuff sometimes, you know, peanut butter versus jelly, just just all kinds of stuff. And it's really, and then we had like our funny video of the week. And I'm really just tweaking it because going into next year, when these headliners come in at Tommy T's, I'm gonna start bringing them on my show. So,
Hell
so I
yeah.
got a lot of things brewing for 2023. So right now, like I said, my podcast, all I'm doing now is, and when I get these like celebrities on there, I want to make sure I ironed out all of the kinks and, you know what I'm saying, completely know what I can do and what I can't do with the app.
Yeah.
And then, like I
Absolutely.
said, next year, really gonna start tapping in and communicating with these celebrities. 'Cause I mean, well, you wouldn't be surprised how many celebrities' phone numbers I got in my phone already.
I
But
probably would be.
like
Yeah.
I
I was really
but
surprised about
going,
Phase on Love, and that's just one.
but a lot of them are down to help. I mean, like I said, Tony Roberts, Lance Woods, and even a lot of the features that work with them. Like, and I got something. Actually, I'll just tell you, it's pretty much in the makers. I'm producing like how Boogie Cousins had his comedy jam. I'm gonna put together a Gary Payton All Star Comedy Jam probably
Oh
in February of next
wow,
year,
that's
and I got
perfect because
some.
he's a big Tommy T's goer and stuff. And he's really into comedy.
Right,
That's
right.
perfect.
So he's gonna get some celebrities to come. But what's dope about it, I got some strong features from like this guy Dave Butler out of Baltimore, Maryland. Kareem Green. You should remember Kareem Green. He opened for Pops Witherspoon. He's out of
Okay.
New York, and then my other homie Jose Raymond out of L.A. Real funny comic. So the whole thing would be like an all-star jam, but it'd be like we got the next up and coming, comedians
That's
that's
That is
really
really
right at the
cool.
mainstream level. So yeah, so I got a lot of things brewing for next year, bro. So
hell
and
yeah.
definitely gonna have to have y'all come tap in and come hop on my podcast and stuff too.
Yeah, and feel free
Yeah.
to share whatever you want inside the Hypothetical Comedy
Yeah, if
Network.
you want to promote anything in our group, that's go ahead and do that as well.
Mhm.
I definitely appreciate it.
Share your stream, whatnot. Yeah, StreamYard is really cool. I do want to check that out too and get into it a little bit. My only thing with it is you can only have like I think 8 or 10 people on it at a time.
Yeah.
But
But see, if you're doing like Zoom is cool. Like if you're doing like open mic Zoom or
open
comedy
mics,
Zoom,
right? Yeah. But
yeah,
like,
Zoom is perfect for that. But if just
right.
podcasting people and because you can have people sign on you can give them different time slots and
Oh,
bring
that's
them
a good
on
idea
screen and take,
too. You're
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
So and then it has like a waiting room and all of that. But just the stuff that you can tweak, how you can add like the share screen option is way easier than Zoom, and the
Yeah.
fact that you can go live, like you can be live on multiple platforms at the same time. Like
Oh,
when I
that's
go
Oh,
live
cool.
that's
on
dope.
And
I'm
this
live
the
on my
sharing
YouTube
screen
channel
looks
and Facebook at the same time.
the sharing screen looks a lot smoother on StreamYard too.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, and you can pick different formats. You can make a whole bunch of tweaks to it. I think it's
That's
only like
cool.
about like they got a free version too that you can use, and it just had the StreamYard logo on the screen. But if you pay like I think it's only like $20 a month, bro, and then it unlocks everything, all of the features
You
for
get
you
out
to
all your
use.
pictures and your watermarks,
Yep,
all that fun stuff.
yep. You
Hell
put your
yeah.
logo up, pictures, videos, like you name it, you can do it, and it records it. So if you wanted to chop it up, like how Vlad TV does, and just put out like 10-minute increments or whatever, like you can do that too.
Oh wow.
So
That's crazy. That's cool. Yeah. I wish you the best in that. Absolutely. Um, what kind of DJing stuff are you doing outside of Tommy T's?
you know what? To be honest with you, like a lot of people probably wouldn't notice. I actually kind of hate DJing, bro. Like,
Dang! Dang!
You're so
I don't,
what
I don't.
though?
Okay,
You're so
Like
into it though.
you set such a good pace for the comedy shows. Like when we're at the club and you because you're the first person that they hear, and you're like you do your little joke about the license plate thing, right? You're like, you hear how quiet you guys got. Yeah, keep that same energy for the comics. Like it's always a huge laugh, and it's such a great thing. So you're really good at what you do.
I appreciate
But
it. See,
anyways,
the
why do you
thing
hate it? Why
about
do you
it
hate
is,
it?
see, when you do, okay, I'm just gonna be transparent with y'all. When you do like black parties, like first of all, they don't understand. They always try to go lower on the price. I'm like, a real DJ is starting at about $500. You know what I'm saying, for about 5 hours. That's standard. They don't understand. If you book me from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. and you agree to the $500, and I get there 4:30 and I set up, and your party don't get there till 8. That don't mean that I'm gonna keep DJing till midnight because your people
Oh dang.
didn't get there until whatever time. Then, like,
Wow.
dude, like, you want to know what probably the number one pet peeve is for DJs? I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Okay.
Hey, bro, can you play this one song? No, man. Look, I don't want to play whatever you want to hear. Like, I spent hours in the downloading music or whatever for this party. I know what I'm doing, and then like I get somebody that will request a song that just don't like. This is what made me stop doing private parties. Like, I gotta really like you really have to be close to me or a best friend. I've turned down family. I DJ'd a party. This is a true story. I DJ'd a party where it was like older people and younger people at the same time. So, and it was like on opposite sides of the club. So I would play some Luther Vandross for the older people, and then the younger people were like, "Hey, what the hell are you playing?" And then I'd play some Young Thug or something. Then the older people would start complaining, and it was just like, you know what? I'm about to unhook all of this and go home because I can't deal with all of this complaining. Like, dude, like, and then like I said, then the person that like, it's always one person at a party that'll request a song that doesn't have. That's like it is totally not a party song, and it just a damper the whole party. And then as people like if you play it, then people will look at you like, why the hell are you playing this? And it's like, girl, like, so now that somebody requests a wax song and I'm doing a party, I'll get on a microphone and say, hey, this next song that I'm pretty sure y'all not gonna like was requested by this person right here. So don't look at me when y'all can't dance to this. This person is the one. So I just kind of just nah. So if I'm DJing and just playing stuff that I want to hear, it's cool. But you know, people will book you and then they'll and then they won't even let like a song play. Like it'll be 10 it could even be a song that people like. And 10 seconds into it, oh hey man, won't you play this? Play this. Like, dude, get the hell away from my that's the irritating part of DJing. Because people don't understand the setup, the breakdown, and then like the just constant requests and then if, like I'm not gonna play number one hits for 5 hours straight. Like one of the like one of the songs that I played, yeah, you might not want to dance to it, but somebody else might want to. I'm not here making a custom list just for you. Like so yeah, it's a whole like I think if you ask any DJ, like what's the number one pet peeve is like the people with song requests and all of that. So if you really ask me, don't advertise me. I don't even put DJ Mike. Nothing. And I only say that I'm a DJ at Tommy T's. That's it. Nowhere else. So
Nowhere else.
All right. Anybody listening to this, don't even say the word.
Don't book Mike
near him.
Jens as your DJ.
I just say no. You know, I've turned down several gigs. Actually, like I ran out of because somebody wants me to DJ for them tomorrow. And I was like, nah, but I'll rent my equipment out and you can just hook your phone up to it. Like I don't want to you can play whatever you want to play.
Can you imagine if you get super famous and that's your calling card is, you know, your fans get to come up to you and say, hey, can you DJ for me? And you say no. And they're like, yes.
Now see if I'm famous, like so now it's a flip side to it. Like what is the DJ name? I can't remember his name. That was doing like the online party and stuff. I forgot his name. But anyway, he's a big DJ. And when people and companies book him, they don't sit here. There's a dog fight going on. That makes sense. Really.
What's going on over there?
They must have found the geese
out of nowhere, right? But the dog is about 2 feet.
It sounds like it's like
3
a
inches.
2-inch dog. It sounds fake. What? Oh my goodness.
I totally forgot what I was talking about.
You were saying on the flip side, because you said all the bad things about DJing is on the flip side.
Oh yeah, so the DJ that's famous, like they don't bug him. I can't remember his name.
Oh, the famous
he's on
DJ?
Instagram. Yeah, and he goes on Instagram Live and start DJing, and I think Michelle Obama joined his live and stuff. I'm just like, wow. But when you get that big, they'll just let you do you.
Yeah.
But if you're not,
Right.
if you're not, and I did a private gig for somebody, one of Tommy T's regulars, and same thing happened. Like her son came up to me, he's like, "Hey man, can you play this? This will get the party going." And I'm like, "It probably won't, but all right." And I played the song, and the only person dancing was him. And then I'm like, dude, like there's an art to it, man. Like playing music, you got to be able to read the crowd, and it's almost like a comedy show with music. You got once people are intoxicated at a comedy show, stuff get funnier. Same thing at a party. Like when you start the party off, people want to eat, mingle, or whatever, and once they get intoxicated, I can put on Britney Spears and speed it up, and they'll dance to it. But yeah, so yeah, nah. I hate. Long story short, I hate DJing
one of my
for people.
one of my favorite
Corporations.
one of my favorite moments of Tommy T's. It was like a Sunday show, and you were like getting the crowd ready, and you do that. Ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. And then you mute it, and they sing the next line. And you had trained the crowd before the show started. You would mute it, and the crowd would go, and even lick my balls. And then later on in the night, I don't remember who it was. I think it was Mario Hodge. I'm not sure. I think it was Mario Hodge. Came on stage. You were playing Ain't No Fun, and you stopped it as you grabbed the microphone, and the whole crowd goes, and even lick my balls. This shit was so
dude, like it's funny, but you know what? I kind of hate myself for that because I don't even. That's one of my favorite songs, and I like ruined it because I don't.
Oh, dang!
Because I listen to it so much. Like when it comes on, like if I have it on one of my mixes or something, it come on in the car, I cut it off. like I'm tired of hearing it now. Like I think that's one of the things that suck about comedy. Like or like if you ever heard one of my sets, you never really hear me say the same jokes too much because I like after a while, even my own jokes will get on my nerves. So. Oh yeah, and then now I get people that it's funny. I think I went to a gas station and somebody recognized me, and they said they looked at me and was like, "Andrew, you even licked my balls." While I was at the gas station, I was
like, "Damn!" They could have at least just said who.
Yeah, dude, you'd be surprised, man. It's like, like the stuff people remember and don't remember about you. So
yeah. We had a comedy person recognize Athena on the streets and call her penis cake.
Oh yeah, because I had a joke about a penis-shaped cake, and they didn't remember my name, but they remembered the punch.
He walked up to her and he pointed at her and said, "Penis cake?
Hey, penis cake." Actually, it's Athena, but thank you.
Right. That's funny. I had somebody else come up to me. I had a joke about having sex and not taking off your underwear. And like I think so the girl had to get it through the dick hole. And that wasn't even a punchline. And the person ran into me, I forgot where, I think I was at a Walmart or something, like, "Hey, through the dick hole." I was like
oh, that's the best.
Oh my god, I'm so glad I'm
especially if other people at Walmart heard that out of context.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's funny. It's funny like when I'm at other places, people don't really understand I from one transit like I'm here umpiring, and I think I made a call and the batter didn't like it. And she was like, "Well, I guess you're a fucking comedian today, aren't you?" And I was like, I am.
Because we sure is on an umpire today. I guess.
Right. I showed the catcher my Instagram. He was like, he wasn't bullshitting. He's really.
Oh, wow.
That's
hilarious.
You're where the action is at with the freaking dogfight, the geese.
I know. You thought comedy was wild.
Screaming.
You should become a baseball umpire.
Man, if you ever want some material, man, come to a softball. Come to an adult softball tournament. Look, it ain't no telling what you might see out here. It's all it is it's just a bunch of has-beens.
Yeah.
Trying to relive high school dreams and aspirations with a bunch of
Right,
with a bunch
right.
of myself included. I'm umpiring today, but I'm playing in the tournament tomorrow. So
Nice. Well, then if you make good calls for people, maybe they'll make some good calls for you tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah.
dude, I don't care. I just come to drink. So.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That's what I'm here for. The alcohol.
Hell
So,
yeah. Nice. We'll let you get back to the softball festivities. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been super
Hell
fun.
yeah, man.
oh
That was
man,
great.
It's been a lot of fun. Before you
my
go, plug
pleasure,
your
bro.
social. What was that?
I said my pleasure, man. Definitely got to have y'all come on my podcast.
Hell
That'd be
yeah.
great.
You want to plug your social media?
Comedian.mike.jones on Instagram.
Hell yeah. And I am at Funky Sam Medina on Instagram.
And I'm at She Shines for You on Instagram and Twitter.
Hell yeah. And Hypothetical Comedy also. Everything else we do. Hey, thanks, Mike. It was really good talking to you, man.
All right, likewise.